Good morning. Look at the pretty sunset. Last night was so much fun. We did some night hiking and then we set up our tents. We couldn't see where we were at. Oh my gosh, something's sick. As we were night hiking, we saw a lightning storm and thought it was just like a heat storm, which I didn't know was a thing. And turns out it started pouring around 11:30, so I'm glad we got our tents set up and in our tents before that happened. And then when I woke up, there was a beautiful sunrise and just birds chirping like galore. I think I've heard at least like 7 different birds. Hello, bud. Strangest bug ever.
Come see.
All right, it's 8:30, about 62 degrees. First out of the camp. There's not really much rush today because we can't check in until 2. We decided I need new friends. Soap and Sassafras make fun of my nativity, whatever, however you say it. I just find so many things fascinating, like the way that trees get their leaves back. Had no idea that a lot of these like bushes and stuff start with like a little bulb on the end and then branch out after that. No idea. Had no idea. It's like fine. And like, how freaking cool. Although these ones are cool. Like, what? And then like in a couple of weeks, they're all gonna be bushes. It's crazy that I'm literally like walking into spring. So yeah, today's a good day. I think they're just jealous that I get to discover things for the first time. And a lot of people take stuff for granted. But that being said, when people see the ocean for the first time or the beach in California for the first time, I'm always like, what? It's just the beach. But I take things for granted that other people don't. And then same goes for this situation now. I'm feeling good. Mind doing great. Body, knee hurts a little bit, especially when I got out of my tent this morning. But other than that, we're doing good. Today should be a relatively easy 14 miles. You'll never believe what I just heard. I heard the basketball bouncing noise again. Haven't heard that for about 3 weeks now. Wild. And it's crazy to me that back then, like something like this would be really rough for me. And like now I'm taking these mountains like they're nothing. Speaking of that, Soap made a really good point. I'm constantly proud of us. We all came out here by ourselves and day after day we are kicking butt and really making these mountains, 1, our home, and 2, just hiking up them. Like, it's absolutely insane. And I feel honored and lucky to have found each of my trailing members. The bugs are awful right now, just in case you're wondering. I don't know if you can see, you can't see them flying around me, but very proud of each of my trailing members and how hard everyone's working individually as well as in our group. And it's really nice. We all bring something different to the group. We're all from different places in the world, I guess I should say. And that's kind of special in itself. So I have a great appreciation for the people in my life right now, here and back home, with all the support I'm getting. Especially because we did our first over 20 miles yesterday with our pack, half of it during the night. So super proud of us. 600 miles. And then this is my welcoming committee.
Hey! Hi.
I could have done better, but I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, if you had it not been for your welcoming committee, you would have missed it.
I feel like that stick was aimed towards me.
No.
In your mind?
Maybe in the mind.
The more I hike, the more I'm realizing I might need to take a 0 to rest up my knee, which is not the most ideal thing. Alright, so I just passed by Mountain Goat. She's going southbound. She's doing a slack pack, and she stopped and she taped up my knee and is letting me borrow her compression knee thing. So I'm hoping that this will get me to the next hostel and also help me heal a little bit. I don't want to take a 0 if I can help it, but I also have to listen to my body and stay strong, because this is definitely a challenge that I need to push through. So thank you, Mountain Goat, if you're watching this. A big blessing. So let's try it out. Stopped at Jenny Knob for about an hour. Soap and Sassafras were down there. Soap took a nap. I listened to some more of my audiobook. Sassafras did some editing. Kind of just enjoyed ourselves for a little bit. I left my pack at the top of the hill to get some weight off my leg, because it's about like a 0.1 down to Jenny Knob shelter, I think is what it's called. Knee's doing okay. I mean, we're going downhill right now and we've got a big climb, but only 6 miles till the hostel, so I'm excited and feeling great. And by then I should have the first book, A Court of Thorns and Roses, finished. So I have just been so blown away by this book. It's really, really good. Okay, so I am right next to the river, and there's a cute little doe right here. I'll show you in a sec. She's right there. She sees me. She's very pretty. Wow. She doesn't care that I'm here. I did startle her, but I'm gonna try and get a closer look. That's crazy. I think she's young. I don't think she feels threatened by me. Hi. Oh, there she goes. Oh. Okay, well, gross. This is how far I really am from her. Oh, she's really cute. Hi. You're pretty. Oh. It's 80 degrees outside. Sweat is just dripping down the front side of me. There is, now that I'm almost at the top, I think, of my 900-foot climb, I think, and about a mile. Took me a little bit longer because of my knee than it probably would have taken me. But that was rough. I'm really sad. I waited for Sass and then kind of whistled to her so she could see the deer, and she screamed, "Howdy!" and the deer just bounded away. But that's okay. It was a valiant effort to show her. I did get to stand there for a little bit and watch the young deer just kind of do his thing. There is a bug on my glasses, making his home there. Hi, bud. Yep. Do your thing, I guess. Did that work? Ah, he's still there. Whew. So it looks like I might be almost to the top, and then it's all downhill to the hostel, and I'm very excited. When we were at lunch, Sassafras got a text from the owner asking if we wanted dinner. Yes, we do. So we got to make sure we get there. I think she said before 6. So I don't know what time it is right now, but maybe like 3:30. So probably have about 4 more miles. I should be able to get there by 4:35. So I don't know. I'm not really worried about it. I think I have about an hour and a half left in my book. So that's been exciting. Okay, 2 things. Love these. Not sure what they are. I'm going to ask Sass the Forager. And on top of that, where are they? These pink beauties. Wowza. Ooh, especially this one on the bottom right there. Wow. I am pissed. Apparently, you only get a certain amount of allotted listening hours on your Spotify Premium Individual. I have an hour left of the book, and it's saying I have run out of my listening hours. What? How am I supposed to know what happens? Ooh, and you can't buy the book. I mean, I probably could. I need to top it off, and then the next book, the second book, I'm gonna buy to listen to, because what is this nonsense? How am I supposed to know what the third task is? How am I supposed to know if she saves him? I have so many questions. This is evil, Spotify. This is so evil. I find this tree to be so pretty. Look at that. Look at these beautiful leaves coming in. I really hate that this camera doesn't focus, but that is just beautiful. I love this tree. I love trees sometimes. I know, it sounds weird. Perfectly normal trees. Love all these trees. But check out the dump truck. Like, sometimes just trees are like, I'm just gonna bulge out like right here. Like, thank you for the seat, I think. I guess. It's so strange. That's why I like trees. Okay, wow, that is fascinating. I would love to meet the spider that made this. So intricate, and there's like webs upon webs upon webs. I took a little bit too long to get down to the hostel. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's rain, and there's also a bit of thunder. But it's still warm outside, and this is actually my favorite type of weather, so I'm enjoying this. Plus, I'm about to get a shower and wash everything, so a little rain won't hurt me. Okay, so there's a guy up here. See if I can get him in my video. Oh yes, that guy right there. I was trying to run down the mountain ahead of him because I do not want to talk to him. I do not like him. And I think I told you guys this, but he made a comment about how like heavy my pack was, and as he was passing me right now, he was like, "Oh, hey, Gadra," and I was like, "Hey," and he was like, "I just want to make sure you knew I was here." I knew. I've known for like 2 miles, And then he was like, I was like, how's your hike? Because I'm trying to be nice. And he was like, I feel light. I feel light as feather. I'm getting back to where I was. I'm flying because I'm light. No one cares. I feel great. And I realized that I needed to let him pass me because I was running past these beautiful views like this one. Wow. And look at these trees right here. They're just insane. And we're walking down this like really cool field. But I also have to pee, so let's go. I think I'm like 0.4 from the hostel. Woo! I just have to clarify a little bit. I don't normally not like people. I don't hate him. He seems like a nice guy. But he's said some kind of hurtful things to me, and he kind of interrupts conversations with stuff about him and doesn't really know how to flow stuff into conversation. Interrupted fresh grounds a lot. It just kind of like irked the group a little bit. Also just wasn't really in the mood to talk. I wanted to enjoy my time, especially just walking into town, and also with my knee. And I was running down the mountain, and I didn't need to do that onto my knee, so I needed to just stop and let him go past. I'm loving all of these yellow flowers by the trail. Pretty. Oh, this is really cool. Ooh. Big old bridge above the creek. Right next to the road. That is beautiful. I love the rain on the water. Ooh, yeah. Oh, the bridge is moving. Slightly freaky, but it's okay. Alright, looks like that is where we go tomorrow, but today we are going to probably road walk this way. 0.3 to Wary Feet Hostel, but I'm wondering, can't remember which side of the road I'm supposed to walk on. I'm gonna do it on this one. Oh, I think that's it, right over there. Wow, this is a beautiful area. So, when I'm in the woods, it doesn't really feel like I'm traveling up the United States. But when I walk on roads like this, and I'm walking towards a hostel, or even just when I'm on trail and I'm walking towards the road, it feels like I'm walking up the United States. It's a strange concept, especially when you're in civilization and people look at you weird. Okay, I'm really hoping that's a sign up there that says Wary Feet, because I'm starting to freak out a little bit because I don't know where this place is, and I think it's that white building right there, because on far out it shows that it's that way, and I don't have any of my friends with me. That's pretty. Oh, thank goodness. I think I found it. Welcome hikers to Wary Feet Farm and Hostel. Woo. Ew, that's cute. Happy hiking. Very happy hiking when you don't feel like you're lost. Got it.
Yeah.
And this is our room. Rifles bed, sassafras. They gave me the big one, and so he's sick. Not feeling well. We have the honor system right here, and if you buy something, you put it on here. This is the hangout area. And the laundry room. Cute little bathroom. Gross. Let's take care of this. Much better. Much better. Much better. Let's go eat though. I'm hungry. Sponsored by